Hi, my name is Lauren Luttrell, and this is another video about some projects that Humanities Nation has been working on for a while. It's my nonprofit, and this one is about, that's Humanities Nation, my nonprofit. You know what, I did not start off with a finished project, but what it's going to do is create nutrient soil, because we have in my at least local area, we have a huge problem with nutrient soil. A lot of it around me is even just cut up pieces of bark that don't even hold moisture like below the top layer, and nothing's getting down to roots at all. There's also like the direct opposite problem where the soil is just gravel. It's soil's nutrients. It's not dirt. It's where roots pull in nutrients. And the plus side to what we're going to make today, or what I'm going to give instructions for, is that you can also use the worms involved to digest the cardboard or shredded paper or newspapers, whatever paper you have. The earthworms that we will be using can digest that. So the first component I call it either, a soil maker, a paper recycler, a worm farm like ant farms. It doesn't matter. How about it's all three of those things, because it's fancy. And you get, 3 times as much for your money, which is $3. And you just want to start with a foundation. I had some just random bricks in my backyard, and I laid them down to raise the crate that the soil and the worms and the compost is going to go on top of, so that whatever siphons down through the grate, the mesh grate, can be nutrient soil for seedlings, which will be, a finer texture. And the second step is to get a mesh crate and put it on top of your foundation. This was a basket, really, that I refurbished. Don't go buy new things, I swear. You could even just go to your local dumpster and you'll be able to find what you need. Cinder blocks, throw it out, basket, that's it. Don't go buy new things. And then the next layer I put is some pine needles. Where I live, there's a whole bunch of pine trees, and at this time they're just littering the floor. And I wanted to, because the soil is going to go on top of this layer, I didn't want all of it to really just fall straight through the mesh. So this is kind of a little protective blanket. And then we have the soil and the worm layer. I know you can buy worms, but if you look around your parks and your backyard, you don't need to buy worms, is I guess what I'm trying to say. They exist if you just go looking for them, unless you're grossed out by it. I do understand that there are some, more high-producing worms than not. But you know, this isn't about commercial soil making. This is just a home project where you can do your part to have nutrient soil again. Compost your table scraps and digest the cardboard through the worms, which is really a huge issue. Cardboard. Okay, so that was an egg carton cardboard that I put on top of the soil. That's all I had. I don't get the newspaper. I don't shred paper. I had actually half an egg carton because I have another project about how to grow pine needles or pine trees from seeds that we can get to in a bit. So after you lay down your little solid waste that we are going to make into nutrients, you just put some compost on top. And you can use, hold on, I have a list somewhere. Oh, I think I X'd out of it. Coffee grounds, eggshells, squash, fruit. They say stay away from citrus. I did put some orange peel in there, but I guess I'm just a rebel like that. And then that might be it. Ta-da! Super easy, not complicated. You don't have to buy anything. And you can get your soil back into shape. Because soil isn't dirt, it isn't rocks, it isn't dead bark flakes. Soil's nutrients. It is a womb. A womb, folks, for the trees we're about to plant, which we'll get to in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye. And if I knew how to turn this off, we wouldn't